Before films, like when anyone would even watch me act on like a screen, I would have to leave the room. Like I could not even be there if they saw even a small video of me talking. I was very, like, I've always wanted to be an actor, but I wasn't the most confident person. I was quite shy in that sense. I hate having that feeling of like regret, like, no, I could have pushed more, I could have done more, there is more to me. I'm very eager for people to see this more of me side, which I only get scared of putting out there sometimes.
Is the more of me friendly? Like, is that what you're saying?
It's
like
just
a friendly
open person, just more open. Like I feel like I strive to be this very khulla, open, enigma, like energy more than I want to be an energy. And sometimes I hold myself back.
So you're saying if the self-doubt increased after films began?
Yeah, because you're judging yourself with other people also judging you at the same time. No,
I understand what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Because this is one of those things with any amount of fame. You could even be like someone just starting out on Instagram at say 2,000, 3,000 followers.
Yeah.
It does change your reality slightly, and there is a trade-off.
Yeah.
Yes, you have those 2,000, 3,000 followers, but you're giving away something.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your time that you're giving away for
and
your
it's your
Instagram
mental,
posts.
your state also of mind, because how do you know what you think about yourself when it could so easily be affected by what you've read or seen, So I feel like a lot of my beliefs about myself and everything else is sometimes clouded by just
Self-doubt?
no by things that I'm consuming around me, like what I'm reading or
About like people critiquing you.
yeah, critiquing me or critiquing other things. I think it's so hard to sometimes differentiate between what actually your perspective is about anything, because there's just so much information right now. Everything is so easily available to read and to consume. I feel like that's a bit clouded. Like, what do I actually think?
Do you write? Do you journal?
I do sometimes.
So what do you write?
Just about, I feel like I need to put my thoughts down sometimes, because I feel like I forget and I don't want to forget. Like I want to look back and be like, oh, okay, I thought that. Interesting. Or, it helps sometimes to just write it down. It's more of a release. I'd rather not take it out on other people and just write it down.
What hurts you in your heart?
Is this the point where I'm going to cry? No. What hurts me in my heart? Not feeling loved. Because I feel like, and that could be by anyone, like I just feel like I have a lot of love to give, and I try to be as pure, and again I'm using the word honest, as I can, and I really wear my heart on my sleeve. Like my team keeps telling me that everyone's not your best friend, but I'm like, but they are, I'm an open person, so I expect, like, it really hurts me sometimes when someone's like, but you shouldn't have overshared, or if you said that, they can go and tell someone else, and I'm like, I never thought of it in that way. I do like to see the best in people, and
You're just 23, man.
I know, so I am untouched by the world, but yeah, I think not being loved back, and that would really hurt.
By the audiences as well?
Everyone. Yeah.
Do you have like a mission statement in your heart where you're like, I'm going to make you love me, I'm going to make you love me?
Yeah. Sometimes when I see that negativity, I'm like, okay, let me try to like make this hater into like a lover. But I have this thing also, which is like, I feel like I'm constantly disappointing people when I meet them, because I'm like, okay, they've seen this like really fun side of me, like on Instagram or in movies, and I hope that when I meet them, I don't disappoint them.
I'm damn bored of this conversation.
Why? Oh, I'm disappointing you. See, I didn't even think you were joking. Like, that's my immediate thing. Like, oh God, like, am I boring? Like, you know what I mean?
I'm not bored. I'm enjoying.
Oh my God. People think I'm very like, I talk a certain way, or I'm very like la la land type of person. But I think that's just a side of my personality where I get excited in front of the camera. Like I'm very like friendly and excited, and I have no like qualms about being like bubbly in that sense, because I want the other person to feel comfortable. I want to have as much fun as possible, because I see these opportunities as putting out a fun side, in that sense. But I do have a side of myself where I like to believe that I'm growing, even in terms of my intelligence and my curiosity and the things I read and the things I watch. So I wish people gave me some benefit of doubt with that, to realize that, that's a side of myself, I guess, that I'm putting out there.
Also, you're 23.
Also, I'm 23 and it's okay to make mistakes. And it's like I've said a lot of dumb things in interviews before, but it's also you learn from them. And that's probably not my intent. I think people need to understand the difference between like good intent and actually believing or thinking a certain thing.